Hi everyone, it's Rick again. Just because I am a glutton for punishment, I'm going to get you some video of Mark III of my comic book washer. It's getting better, and Mark IV is coming. It's already been made, in fact, and there'll be a video on that at some point. You can see me murder more comic books if you continue to watch this video. Take care, enjoy, bye-bye. So I am mixing up another batch of cleaner over here. And I want to start with water first, but I'm going to mix this stuff up and see how it does in a little bit. There's a stir bar in the bottom here, and I'm going to let this mix, and then I'm going to adjust the pH. Then we will see what we can do. Well, we're going to try to clean in the washing machine this really terrible, really awful Conan book. It's got some nasty, it's about as nasty as it gets. I fully expect this thing to fall apart. It's partially to reduce the anxiety level of our viewers. Let's see how it looks back here. I'm sorry I don't have a hands-free camera today. My son Nolan, who many of you have seen, took the memory card out of it to make his own YouTube video and didn't return it to me, so I have to use my iPhone today. For a few specific things, and I just happened to notice that this cover I had previously done has a watermark right here, so I'm going to try to clean that off. That's one thing. And then I have this Sergeant Fury Howling Commandos, a lot of red, so this is a good kind of a good test for just water too. And otherwise a really pretty book, right? This is from what, probably early 70s, 71, and this is blue ink from when they used to dip them in ink from the direct market people. So, you know, pretty book otherwise. And lastly we have, well, let's see what it looks like now. We're going to turn it off and then remove it and then see what happens with just water. Remove this guy. We're going to peel him off the back here, and then we'll put him in the oven, let him dry for a while. Let's try a new one out. Let's try the this is the Nick Fury book. I'm going to try to get this blue stuff off the page. It's towards the edge, so we're going to try to rinse it down and away. And let's see how we do. With just water. It's just water. We'll add other stuff later as becomes necessary. Aim this at the offending part here, and I need to get a switch in here. And let's try this. See how this is working out. And we'll just give it some time. I don't know if this ink is water soluble or not. Alright, so I'm putting some cleaning solution in here now. Got my beaker. Alright, so I'm going to put this down here. I'm doing both. I don't really think this is going to help with this ink too much, because it's not a solvent, but we'll see. I'm doing both pages at once to kind of save time. But actually I think it's helping. It might be helping over here on the left. It's foaming up pretty good, and we are going to stop and then switch our cleaning solution out for water and rinse all these books off. So turn that off, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to turn my thing down. And whoop, that's a little bit higher than I expected. So we're going to put this right here. We're going to open this up and drain the valve. First thing I'm going to do is just sort of rinse off the book a little. All of this stuff. And then run just the bottom out of just water. And we'll do this a few times, clean out our system. Incidentally, this is looking a lot better, so that's great. And we only had it on a few minutes, so I think if we left it on like an hour, it would have been in good shape. So we'll just clean this out. So obviously it's going to take us a few rinses to get rid of all the stuff here. and then we'll run it through the plumbing, and rinse the book out. So it's going to be, looks like quite a few times rinsing to get all this soap out of here, all this surfactant. But we'll do it, and then we're going to rinse all the books off, so there's no residue of any of our cleaners in. Like I said, it looks like it's going to be a while. So I should mention that I cleaned this sucker out like a bunch of times, and there's still some soap in here. So this is no bueno. I gotta find another solution to this entirely. So we're gonna just take this off. We are going to let this book dry, and then we're gonna clean off the other ones from the residue and rinse them the same way, and then call it quits. For our usual system, we got our sandwich here of all of our books made. We're gonna put these in the oven. Got it. Got it. So, all right, just a few minutes later, we're gonna reach in here and get our parts out. Cookies are out of the oven here. Take our books, and that's gone. That's good. Still damp a little bit. It's okay. That looks a lot better. This looks, oh, is it better compared to the other side here? That's better too. You know, it's not perfect. Yeah, it's getting better. So I think that helped. Then we will, these are damp. We're gonna let them dry. So let's take a look at the books we did today. We have this Conan, which is hard to remember because it's hard to remember that you couldn't read this text before, I'd say right here, but you can see it now through here, which is, you know, a low bar for achievement, but at least the reds aren't gone. And these reds aren't gone here. It looks good. So that's better soap, which is really just a MacuClean, which is crazy to think that it does that. You know, it looks that much better. But, you know, this book's obviously a goner, but it looks, I don't know. It's okay. This one has this blue mark, and, you know, I would say it looks, you know, it's not great. It looks better, but it's not great. So many stories of mine looks better, but not great, right? And then we have this side as well, which is part of a Nick Fury book, which I'll reassemble. I'll get all the ink out eventually. And this one looks like, you know, this is the untreated side, and the treated side looks, you know, it's not winning any prizes, but it looks better. And then lastly, we did the inside of this. This book was sent to me by a customer. This is what it all looked like on the back page, on the back cover, which I'll show you before and after. And, you know, all the pages have this goo on them, which is, you know, too bad, but it looks like this now. So I didn't clean all the way up here, but, you know, better certainly than this and what it did look like. So these Collector's Item Classics are reprints, and they're still good yarns. They're still fun stories, and they're good to practice on. So yeah, it's a good book, and that's as far as we got today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry that video was like shorter than I wanted to be. It seems to skip around a lot. I had to redact a lot of it because a lot of my video had the bad audio, or it had just like frozen in space, and I just couldn't make it play through certain areas. I had to cut it out, so we missed a lot of it, but you get the gist of it. The Mark III is a different design and a little bit better, and this soap cleaner's a little bit better, so, you know, same old story. Mark IV has already been made, so we're gonna show that next. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Take care. Bye-bye.